Lack of self-confidence is often simply called shyness, but beneath the veneer of shyness, there may be something more surprising, malignant, and painful. We suffer from self-doubt. This makes us feel that other people always have good reasons to dislike us, to be prejudiced against us, to question our motives, to laugh at us. And so we become afraid of the world, speak in a low voice, dare not show up at parties, and are afraid of social situations because we are worried that we are the most likely target of ridicule and contempt. Our shy attitude is a preventative posture we take when we feel that others are about to attack us. Our shyness stems from a sense of our own worthlessness. As shy people, when we are in a strange city with no one around us, we may panic about entering a busy restaurant and ordering food alone. We always feel that no one wants to know us, that we are outside the charm circle of being popular and liked, and we are sure that our constant runny nose will be noticed by others and become the target of ridicule and malice. We unconsciously put ourselves in a difficult position. We are adept at attributing to strangers the malicious comments we release about ourselves. Our self-image is assumed and haunted by the opinions of others. We imagine a group of friends who would take a base pleasure in our loneliness and read terrible conclusions about our nature from it. They would see through our abilities in the reality of our lives as adults and discover the view of ourselves we have had from the beginning, that of a deformed and immature creature. They would know how eager we are to make friends and how pathetic and helpless we are. Even the waiter would try to restrain himself and laugh at our spending impulse in the kitchen. Similar fears would haunt us when we wanted to enter a clothing store. The salesperson would immediately sense how unfit we were to make demands on the fashions they offered. They might guess that we were short of money. They would be shocked by our size. Our bodies are not worthy of being dressed up, and it would be difficult to attend a party. Here, our most basic imaginary horror is that we are always at risk of being noticed and exploited by others. When we try to join a group of people who are chatting enthusiastically, we worry that they will suddenly realize how boring we are, how cowardly our nature is, and how weird and disgusting our hearts are. The novelist Franz Kafka was so disgusted with himself that he imagined himself as a cockroach in his famous work. This act of imagination will be familiar to anyone who despises himself. We self-hating people spontaneously identify with all kinds of strange and less motivated animals, rhinos, waterfish, spiders, oil pigs, or walruses. We hide in corners, we escape from our shadows, we live in fear of being expelled and killed. If we take a look at the psychological background, then it is not surprising that we end up shy. The solution is not to blithely urge us to be more confident, but to help us understand how we feel about ourselves. We blame these feelings on the audience, who is actually far more innocent and uncaring than we think. We need to trace back to the origins of our self-hatred, sort out its specific origins, and remove its power to influence our perception of the people we meet. Others are not laughing at us, nor are they bored with us, nor do they think we are disgusting. These are only things we are sure of, not theirs. We don't have to be careful to whisper, nor do we have to join a new conversation, enter a restaurant or a store with an uneasy apology every time. Once we realize the distortion of our self-perception, we can put aside our introverted caution and begin to believe that there are too many better things to do in this world than despise us.